For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. It's Mamelodi Sundowns going to the FNB Stadium and closing the gap on Orlando Pirates. What does that mean? It means the teams are equal on points. Yes, there's a 3-point gap, but Sundowns have a 1 game in hand. If Orlando Pirates had won, it could have been a 9-point gap. But now we're talking about teams who are effectively equal if Sundowns wins their game in hand. We have a title race in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Former Mamelodi Sundowns, former Orlando Pirates captain. What did you make of the game, sir?
Mr. Kewu kunjani mfethu?
Yes, sir.
Ngibulise wena, ngibulise Stizi.
Just sir.
Ngibulise chairman my chairman.
Ngakanya.
Ngibulise lapha noBobo Khaduso.
Yes, sir.
Nomhlekazi omhle. Ongasubhubha ngecawe. Ngibulise nani emakhaya. Ngicela support njalo iDiskiTV. Nzobe nje njalo angijiki futhi.
Yakhala utasheni mata.
Yeah, Mr. Kewu.
Yakhala.
This is football. In football, such things they do happen.
Yakhala ibhakani.
When you create chances, you don't capitalize on those chances. Then the other one, create chances, they use those chances. Right. It's football. It does happen, and it's just one of those games where I will say, I think Pirates, they did well. They've played well. They've created chances. They've shown if those chances that they've created, those balls that went in, we'll be talking something different. But now, here comes the thing, Mr. Kewu. This thing, you cannot buy it. You can go to any shop. You can ask anyone. There's no way you're going to buy experience.
My friend, is
No, my friend, my friend, they always get everything. You can get anything from them, but not this one.
You can even buy a snake.
No, beggar.
Yes, abantwana bethu badla inyoka yaka my friend.
Yeah, Mr. Kewu, my friend, they sell everything, but this one also, they can't sell this.
Mr. So-and-so.
And that was a difference between the Sundowns and Orlando Pirates in this game tonight. Because look at how they've played.
Oh no, you haven't said to people what is it that you can't buy.
Oh, you can't buy experience. You can't buy experience. You need to earn it. And the Sundowns players, they've earned that experience, Mr. Kewu. Look at how they managed that game first half. After 20 minutes, they've shown the experience of why they've won the league for the past 8 years, why they always play Champions League. Those things, Mr. Kewu, they play a part. That was the only difference between the two, because I think in terms of the creativity, both sides, I would say equal. Because Pirates created 2 chances, they didn't score. Sundowns have created two chances, they punished them. Now, second half, Pirates have created a chance, Tito, deflection, goal. Before that, Butuma, look at the chances, Mr. Kewu. That's what I'm saying. When you look at that chance of Butuma hitting a crossbar, if it was Leon, that was in. So that experience, it plays a part.
Perhaps the other word is quality.
Yeah, experience and quality, and Sundowns have good quality. We all know. And for me, they're doing something that I was always asking, that now let's not look at the coach card also now. Can you players, because you players, you understand the philosophy, you understand the culture of the team, can you guys now step up? We cannot all the time point the coach. Yes, we know coaches, the final will come from them. But you also as players, can you step up now to say, but guys, this is what we know. This is how the team used to dominate football in the continent. Everyone was scared of us in the continent because of this type of football. Can you do that? And I think the past 3 games, they've been doing that. Even tonight, it was a very interesting game, Mr. Kewu. I enjoyed watching the game. I'm pleased. I would say I'm pleased with all the players. I think they've shown quality.
Well, I have to press you on what you're saying, pleased on all the players. Because, of course, we don't want to always criticize the players. But if we do our jobs properly, we can be able to say, on this side, with Sundowns, who could have done better? On the side of Pirates, who could have done better?
Yeah, Mr. Kewu, we always ask for more. And that is normal. But, for example, I would say, Tito, I expected him to carry us more. Yes, at some moment, he went to right areas, he missed some chances there and there. Yes, that's why I'm saying he played well. But I expected more from him. And again, Appollis, Mr. K, I always say, if you want to be the best, you need to play with the best. You cannot call yourself a big player if you can't play against the big players. And when you've got an opportunity to play against the big players, then you need to show your quality. For me, Appollis was not himself, including the King of 2000. I think the coach, it took time for him as a mover from the width to put him as a number 10. You know, when I always ask this question, Mr. Gill, if I want you to play as the right wing, I need to prepare you. I cannot play you the past 3 games I play you as number 10. Then in the big game like this one, then I take you out of that position and then I put you on the side. It psychologically, it plays a part. You get what I'm saying? So I think the coach also missed it in that manner. And
let's look at the Sundowns side. Who could have done better?
Nuno.
He had a great assist for the first goal.
Yes.
I think with him, the challenge was where they placed him in the first 20 minutes.
Yes.
Which area they wanted to. Because I think the mistake they made was that they wanted him to replace Usales.
Yeah.
Nuno is not a front 3 player.
No.
He's a midfielder, then of course he's an attacking midfielder.
Yes. So I think I didn't see the Nuno that I normally see in other games, because it seems like he was a bit isolated in that area because he couldn't play. But as soon as he came in the midfield, then something happened. Look at the first goal that happened. It tells you that when he's in the midfield, he can give you something.
Let's talk about the major incident. The game swung here. These teams were not doing anything to each other.
Yes.
It was a break here and there.
Yeah.
And then it swung on Tito getting a 1v1. He's supposed to score. Kulumani Ndamane comes late.
Yes.
Good recovery from him. But he touches Tito.
Yes.
He also touches the ball.
Yes.
Penalty or no penalty, and then the referee doesn't make the decision. Then the action turns, Sundowns goes and score the other side.
Before I can give you that answer, I always ask this question myself. When you get the ball and the follow through, then it's a foul.
Yes,
correct?
Sometimes they say it's a foul.
Okay.
Even when we don't agree with it.
Yes.
In the middle of the park,
yes,
you get the ball, but
then
you follow through, you catch the man.
It happens with Adams in the midfield.
Yes.
He got a ball,
and then
he got a man, it was a foul.
Yeah.
And then now, in that incident, why that didn't apply?
And in this incident, of course, the first contact is with the man.
Yes.
And then the ball.
And the worst scenario is that he comes from the side, of which I can even say he comes from the back, because he was recovering when Tito is there.
Yes.
He comes from the back. And then the question is, as a player, when you've got the ball, you're looking forward. If somebody comes, you'll always want to protect the ball. You'll put your leg there. And that's what Tito did. And these are the things that I always ask. How come did the referee didn't see that he did touch him and get the ball? And they always say a follow through is a foul, but that one didn't foul. And from that action, then that's where the game changed. Because from there, Sundowns, they went all the way, they got a goal, and that was it.
So for your verdict, supposed to be a penalty?
Definitely, no doubt. That's a penalty. It was going to change the whole complexion of the game. Because once Paris are going to get... Well, I will say...
If they score the
penalty. They score that penalty, because we've got a good keeper also, Williams, that sometimes it does save penalties. So we will never know. But it was going to give Paris an edge to say, we've got a penalty. If we score this penalty, we are in control. But referee's decision is final.
All right, there you go. Maybe last more from me. Are you happy about tonight?
Look, I'm very happy.
Of the game itself, the fight between two big teams, the turnout from the fans as well.
Mr. Geo, I'm happy with both teams. They've shown quality players. Yes, we can question there and there in terms of the level of the players, but I'm happy that it was not a game that, even though when you see that they've been cautious a bit, but you could see their intention is to say, we want also to create and score. we want to create and score. And both teams, they played very well. They've created chances. The other one missed it, but the other one scored those chances. And, you know, when you score, you win. And that's what happened. But in fair from me, I was very, very happy and impressed with certain players in that midfield. Abu Adamsi, how he performed in that midfield. I was pleased. Mutuma finding himself in good areas where he didn't have luck. I would say he didn't have luck because he had a header that went straight to Williams, and then the other one hit the crossbar, and it was one of those games.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much, Mr. So-and-so. That's Mamelodi Sundowns traveling. Orlando Pirates 1, Mamelodi Sundowns 2 in the Betway Premiership. Brian Leon with 2 goals. Deflected goal from Tito Maswanganyi. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times, was suspecting.
Hello, Bafetu. This is Junior Kanye. Please subscribe to iDiskiTV.
This is Bongane Benedict Vilakazi. They call me Tso. Niyazi bafethu, amakhosi for life. They are back in winning ways. Please, siyacela ukuthi subscribe iDiski TV.